Welcome to 5 p.m. day of the storm. So it's stopped. Lots of my neighbors have lost fences and bits of roof and things. There's still a decent little wind. I thought we were in the eye of it, but I'm told, according to local forecasts, that no, it's moved past us. It's now devastating other areas. We're still without electricity, but we do keep running water, which was nice. I'm very surprised I was able to shave, as you can see. Gotta stay guapo for your crowd, you know. But truck did get too wet to start, so I couldn't go out to the mountain and check out her family. She was gonna go and waste a bunch of money and effort to go get a cup of rice that's cooked. I'm like, you can go one day without rice. There is some in the rice cooker still. We cooked last night before we lost power. You know, I'm more worried about the meat. Now, some of the stores I see are open, but they don't have power either, I can't imagine. So I'm gonna go ice hunting in about 20-30 minutes. See if any of them have power enough that they've been keeping their freezers going. Hopefully they are. I mean, if not, that's definitely another really good business venture for over here. Would be, yeah, just open up a storage that just keeps a generator. You know what I mean? Like, it was like 50 to 60 pesos to charge a phone to half charge during the last big catastrophe. So now I can't start my truck, so it's a moot point. But if next vehicle I get will be something with a higher up engine, I've learned a lesson. And because what's the point in having a vehicle if you can't start it when you want, right? But I hear there are trees all over the highway too that have fallen, and telephone poles and things like that. So I'm gonna go like this because it's probably better to see the street than to see me. Oh, there we go. We got both. Yay! So I haven't been able to upload any of the videos. I took some during the storm itself, including a little short. Some of these trees, like this guy here across the street, had leaves. He was a lush full tree. That's all that's left of him. I was kind of hoping those cages you see right there and there are the annoying roosters that are constantly crowing and cawking all day long. So kind of hoping they would have died in the storm. Could have been eaten at least, but nope. No such luck. So, see one of my neighbors on his roof there trying to fix up his house. Screw off, sign. Trying to block all my goodness. Oh, can you not zoom in and out on the selfie side? You cannot. Oh, I just keep learning flaws with this camera. Oh well. So, as you can see from the tree movement, there's still a good amount of wind in the air. It's slight drizzle, very slight. Maybe we'll get more tonight. I mean, the clouds over the volcano area are black as night. So, but it's 5 p.m., so it would have been dark soon anyways. But that one video that originally I say noon, I didn't realize it was only 8 a.m. because I was woken up to the video. The water was actually coming in on the second floor, under the door, soaked my bed. Because as people who watch my house video know, my bed's a mattress on the floor. Here, to have the idea of a raised frame and stuff is inviting a place for critters to live and cockroaches to gather, because they are everywhere. It doesn't matter how clean you keep your house. Although, saying that, I've only killed 3 since I've been in this house because I'm pretty strict on them. I kill them, I leave their body for a day to let all their friends know, and then I put them in the toilet. So, and I do keep a really clean house. So that's the other side, because it's a kitchen, right? It's a commercial kitchen. As folks know from back home and from other blogs, I'm pretty sure about all that. So, but yeah, so we don't know how many days we'll be without power, but I mean, the signal service, I get the odd, like, you know, probably 20 seconds of service where it'll send me junk mail from Gcash, junk mail from sales things here. But I can't upload any videos, I can't search anything. And as for cooking, we boiled a bunch of eggs last night, which she already ate them all. Like, oh, so you should ration those out. You don't need to sit there and eat 20 eggs. You know, not 20 eggs, but, you know, ration it was pre-cooked, you know what I mean? So I made tuna sandwiches, using up some of last week's loaf bread. I got new stuff for the restaurant. There we go, that'll take care of you. Get rid of you out of my face for a bit. My menu just flew over the other side of the gate. So yeah, I know it's one of those things where it should be interesting to see how long it takes to get the power on. Of course, I'll keep you all updated. Now, this phone may eventually completely lose power. I don't know, maybe I'll go find a 7-Eleven with a charging bank and see if it's open. There's one down the road. I was really tempted to go take a rip on the motorbike and make a video, and I think I'm going to do that. I will. I'm not open. I got no reason to sit around here doing nothing. And I brought the motorbike into the house. So it's a good way for me to keep it dry. And now I can go do a nice rip around the neighborhood, figure out a way to fix this to my helmet or something, or maybe to my chest plate. And I don't have a chest plate, but you know what I mean. Sorry, I've been doing D&D writing lately, so I've also found a really cool musical channel that's awesome. But all the songs are so darn short. It's like they need to go into second, third, fourth chorus verse. I would totally put them in the background of bar videos on the show. Do you know what I mean? Just to throw them I throw them in the credits, of course, let people know if you really like this music. Here, check out this page. But yeah, so this is just a little update. Just wanted to give people a thing that yes, we survived it. We're powerless, but you know, I'm well stocked on food. No, the truck didn't start. All the questions you may or may not be having. And again, if I don't get to upload these for a few days due to lack of signal or lack of power, I apologize. Hopefully y'all aren't sweating balls on me type deal. I mean, I know there's a few people who care. For others, it's just part of the drama, right? More adventures in the captain's time away. And my house was no problem. Like, it's a stone structure. We didn't feel anything in the major earthquakes either. I mean, if I had been prepared a little better, like I would have had maybe a few more towels I could have stuffed under the door to catch the water softening through the storm. That would have helped. And I did try to buy candles, but I couldn't find any. Even the religious candles were all sold out. So these people know stock up on the candles before one of these. So I'll make sure now I try and get some to have as a stash. But my other thing is I'm not able to check all the fish market communiques from the online. And I put up like crazy amounts of ads, like just the day before this all went down, to make sure I could see, is there a reason to go home for Christmas and make some money? And if there is, I mean, I'm kind of hoping I do get back online and there's like 30 or 40 messages. That would make my day. And of course, to any of you folks who are being generous and throwing out today, folks, trying to help me out with the bar being closed and all the other things that have come along with that typhoon, much appreciated. See, you can throw it to random charities and you never know where the money goes. Normally to like the management of said charities thing, losses, you know. But I am, if you're throwing it to me, you know it's going to a good use. I'm going to make more fun videos. I'm going to keep the bar open. One of the things I do regret is I didn't buy a little propane burner because I could have probably sold burgers today because all my competition's closed. And propane is one of their major sources of cooking here. I mean, they even cook in the house with it. So, how you guys doing today? Good?
Yeah, good.
It's boring. No electricity, no service. So, just making vlogs to upload later, you know. I wish I had bought one of those propane cooker things, because then I could have at least made burgers and sandwiches. So. The one in the green there is actually one of my regular customers. She comes over for cookies. Hey folks. You can wave if you want. So, it's one of those things where I am, we don't get these all the time, so I guess I just use this one as a learning curve, right? But as I was saying before they pulled up in that, I do appreciate the donations. There has been a few cups of coffee thrown my way. Much appreciated. And yeah, it just helps to limp along. Because with it being like this with no power, I'm not going to get to stay open this week, probably. So there's a whole week of lost income. Plus I'm still down on electric, then rent's going to be due, blah, 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 blah. So that's why I did the, you know, the big filing to the fish market customer base. just to see, is there a reason I should go home? And who knows, maybe there is. So, you know, it is what it is. We got a nice little family unit walking here. Out and about for a stroll. And love the shirt, little buddy. Nice, Mario. So anyways, yeah. So, I mean, these people are pretty resilient. I mean, they got a little wet. Some of them lost their little shanty houses, but they'll rebuild them in literally a day or two. It's easy when it's just a few pieces of tin and a few pieces of wood, right? And some of these homes barely even have running electricity, so they're not even noticing the power outage, right? It is what it is. And as I said to my client there, the one thing I'm missing is, of course, I won't be able to make customers, right? I've got product on ice, and actually my cooler is holding out real well because I stocked up on ice before it go. Oh, it's starting raining much harder. So I guess I'm going in. It sucks because I was going to go through that video, but yeah, it's raining much harder. Alright, like, follow, subscribe. Thanks for staying attention, and I appreciate all the care and concern. Have a great day, everyone. I'll try to.